Oh, we're starting.
This is Solo P and welcome to the final whistle. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. But the question is, does anybody really care for this result? We know Slot rotated. I think he rotated good. I wish Chiesa would have got a bit of more time. But it is what it is with Chiesa. I think he's a baller. I hope Liverpool keeps him for next season. I just think he hasn't had enough time. I think he's a brilliant player. And I think honestly we'll keep him. Endo playing yesterday proves that Endo should have got more time this season. Because Endo's a baller. I hope Endo does stay. I think he's a brilliant player. He's a machine. But we're going to get into that more. I'm going to bring in my co-Qs, my partner in crime, Toto Abba.
Big up, man. Big up.
Big up, Toto Hammer, bro. Welcome to the channel again. We've just done a video on Trent Alexander. He's getting a lot of bad feedback from the fans, which is understandable. We don't condone violence or threats on this channel at the end of the day. But it is what it is with the Liverpool fans. We know how it is. People are passionate. People are emotional at the moment. If you want to know how we think about it, go onto the channel. We've got good views on the video today. Go on the channel. It's there. You can go and watch it and like it as well. But today, this is not about Trent Alexander. This is about what happened yesterday with Liverpool and Chelsea. I said at the beginning of the video, I'm asking fans, and I want you to put it in the chat room or the comment section. Does anybody really care for this match? We know that top slot rotated a lot. We know that Alisson Becker didn't play his best game. We know Trent Alexander didn't play his best game. We know Jarell Quansah didn't play his best game. Quansah was one of the rotations. He rotated for Konate, I think. So what's your thoughts on this Toto overall, this game? Was you bothered about it?
No, not really. Of course, I wanted to win, but I weren't really bothered since we've already won the league.
Yeah.
What I was really bothered about is that Kiesa's got his appearance. He will be getting his Premier League medal. So fair play, but just over the players didn't have no intention, in my opinion. I think Trent, for an example, this game showed absolutely no intention, no energy, just doing his normal stuff like he always does. Virgil, I thought he had a good game, but again, we can see the 3 goals, and I think Konate was a bit clumsy today as well. Conceding that penalty right at the end. No, it weren't Konate, it was Quansah. But you can see that when a backman goes in defence like Konate, and there's no Van Dijk's good. We've played someone good alongside him. Yeah, Quansah's a good player, but he's not Konate, is he? Van Dijk's used to play with Konate. You can see there's a little bit of a crumble in defence. But yeah, just I don't think the players were up for it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it was one of those games. I think, as the saying football, I think the players are on the beach. Virgil van Dijk didn't have a good game either. Konate, the defensive line wasn't really good. Endo, I thought Endo played all right when he came up. We'll get into the play ratings in a minute. Curtis Jones, terrible again. Harvey Elliott wasn't the best either. Mohamed Salah wasn't the best. He was frustrated because obviously he wants that record with the most assists. I think he's got it under so many games. Under 35 games, he's got the record, but he wants the other one. Diogo Jota. What was the point of bringing Diogo Jota on when you could have played Chiesa? That was my gripe with that. What's he going to take for the penalty drop with Jota? That he's just not that player anymore. How long is it going to take? Is it going to take 20 games? Is it going to take 30 games? Why can't people just wake up? He's not the player he was, He's just not the player he was. And it's okay. It's okay to admit it.
Chiesa only gets 10 minutes, which I think is disrespectful for me.
Of course it's disrespectful. And you're not the only fan that thinks that, Toto. There's a lot of Liverpool fans out there that think that as well. A lot of Liverpool fans. Cody Gakpo, another anonymous performance. Where was Cody Gakpo today? I don't understand what Cody Gakpo was doing. But it is what it is. I think it's down. You think it's down to that the players don't really care at this point. They know they've won the league.
Play more youngsters, because I think they're the ones who will care a lot more now.
Yeah.
I think players like Virgil should be getting a rest. Like, what is the point of playing some of the main team? What is the point? Play some of the under 21s. Play Rio. Yeah. Rio, whatever his name is. Play him. He's a wicked player.
I know he's.
Up and coming. So play him. We need to play more youngsters now. There's only 3 games to go in the season. Play youth and play Chiesa, not for more than 10 minutes.
It's a shame. I don't know what his problem with Chiesa is. I don't know what his problem. Anyway, smash the like button, guys, if you're watching this on the channel. If you're watching it on the replay, remember to smack them like buttons. There's the QR codes for our respective channels. This is Toto's channel as well. But he also, on his channel, he does his sim racing, which I'm going to start doing. But Toto, I'm going to start streaming again, bro.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, bro? We're going to start streaming again.
That's good, man. Get back into the sim racing groove again.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, back in the day that's how I started, man. I was doing my streaming, man. We was playing F1. Remember back in the day, we used to play F1?
Yeah.
We used to smash it up, man. But anyway, let's go to the play ratings, man. Enough of the talking about this. We're going to go into the play ratings. Let's go into the play ratings. Switch the screens. There you go. There's a screen link. So, let's start these player ratings. We're going to start it. It is what it is like. We're just going to get done and finish with it. So I've got to watch along later. Guys, the Formula 1 fans, we will be doing a Formula 1 review later. But we're not doing it yet. It's going to be later on. So I've got some watch alongs I've got to do. I'm going to make sure I don't miss them this time. By the way, Toto, I was at Anfield yesterday, and I know you was as well because I saw your Twitter.
Yeah.
I was at Anfield yesterday, bro, watching the women's game, Liverpool women's game.
It was good. It was good.
We lost 2-0, but it was good, man. It was a good game. But anyway, let's start with this game now. Alison Becker, you want me to start? I can start if you want to.
Yeah, go on then.
Alison Becker, faultless for Chelsea's goal. You know, the goals that they scored. I think he was faultless. He denied Sancho as well. When you watch it, he did deny Sancho a late save, but was lucky to avoid a potential red card, in my opinion. Could have got a red card, but he avoided it. When he brought down Jackson outside the box, only for the offside flag to be raised. I think it wasn't for that offside. I think you probably would have got a red card maybe, because I was looking at it. But overall, I think Alison Becker was all right. I think I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. No more. And that's low for Alison.
Yeah, we can see there's some goals, but at the end of the day, I don't think not all the goals were his fault. But again, we can see the 3 goals. So, yeah, not the best game, in my opinion. So I'll give him 6.
Fair enough. Right, let's move on to the next one. Let's log into this one. Let's go on to the next one. I know what's coming. Hold on. Come on, man. Let's try to sign in on here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, let's go on to this one now. Trent Alexander.
But listen, it just not good enough. You know, tracking back was absolutely awful today. But it was absolutely awful. The creativity was crap. Stuttering, stop-start. What was he doing today? He's like, as soon as he signed that Real Madrid contract, boom, he's gone to crap again. Was he playing good just to make a better impression for Real Madrid? Don't know. But after celebrating like that, after winning the league, then putting in a performance like that, get out, man. You know, so what looks for me? 2.
Yeah, he got hooked early in the second half. After that performance, that dreadful performance he had, he got hooked up, man. Slot just hooked him up, and because we know with Trent's game, his creativity, that's what he is, isn't it? And he wasn't even really good at that, so he came off. So I'm gonna give him a whatless as well. I have to agree. I would have gave him a waste man between 2 and 4. But if you want to give him the whatless, so I'm not going to disagree with that. So I'm going to put Trent in whatless. Where's Trent? There you go, whatless. Let's move on to Quansah. What are you saying about Quansah, Toto?
Yeah, Quansah just sloppy today. Just went on it. Early in the game was good, but he's still a little off. In my opinion, he's got time. He's barely had the game time this season, and he needs time to improve. We can't just make conclusions now, because I think Quansah has a bit good potential. We saw him play good before, alongside Van Dijk. I don't know what's going on with him now. But he needs game time at the end of the day. But how's he going to get game time when Canate starts the majority of the games? It's just the way it is. To me, I think Quansah's best position is right back. He was cold as a right back, but as a centre back, not so much. So I'll say 5 out of 10 for Quansah.
Yeah. Was one of Liverpool's more impressive performances at the beginning in the first half. But he kind of, in the second half, kind of made that silly mistake. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, Toto. What did you give him, a 5?
Game 5, yeah.
I would have gave him a 4.
It's 4.5, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 4.5.
Just put him in the waste, man.
Yeah.
Where is he? I'm going to try and grab him. I haven't added him yet. We'll just find him. Quansah. Yeah, man, but it is what it is with Liverpool, and it's I think they're already on the beach. I don't think they care. I don't really think they care. I think they probably care, but they know they've won the league. That was a mission, innit? So I think if this game was to decide the league, if we just wanted to win the league, I think we would have won this game. There would have been more fight.
Yeah,
We would have started Canate. It would have been a different thing, innit? But it is what it is. Let's move on. Virgil van Dijk.
So it was all right. Not his best game, not his best performance.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he did score. Fair play to him. He had the,
he was to blame for that
he had a desire
to goal, though.
Yeah, he was. Like again, he weren't. I mean, Van Dijk made some mistakes today.
Yeah.
I'm glad they scored though. Showed us some intention, some attacking determination to score.
Yeah. Why is it always the defenders that always get the team out of crap?
But yeah, like
Have you noticed?
exactly. Yeah. And when he cleared the ball, he went straight to Quansah. It was a mistake from Van Dijk. It wasn't Quansah's fault. It was unlucky. But Van Dijk, he cleared the ball and went straight into Quansah. Then Quansah put it in his own net, which was a mistake as well. But it was a sloppy game from both centre backs today. Yeah, Van Dijk scored, but I want to, his defensive duties, they weren't really that good today. But look, he scored and he tried in the day. 6.
Fair enough. Yeah, like I said, he's probably to blame for the clamorous goal, clearing straight against Quansah, but made amends by nodding in the goal, like he said. So I'm going to probably give him a 6 as well. Just for that. He went for the goal, he'd been waste man, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll give him a 5. How about a 5.5? Nah, 6. Give him the 6. He got the goal. Gotta give the man respect for that. So the next one is Timmy Cass for me.
I thought he did all right.
Nothing either. I don't think he produced anything really. But look, he's playing him because like I said, if this game was important to us to win the league, I think he would be playing Robbo. You know this and I know this. But he's just trying out his second team and he produced nothing for me. Of note, skinned by Palmer. Got skinned up by Palmer. It's like Palmer was just stripping him when you get like a potato and you're peeling the potato peels. That's what he did to him. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him nothing. I'm gonna give him a waste,
true.
Man.
I'll say 4. Yeah, he wasn't good.
No. So
I think he had over Pedro Neto, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him in.
This show a bit more urgency as well.
Where's
to be
Timmy
honest.
Cass? Where's Timmy Cass? Forgot to bring him on there as well. There we go. Timmy Cass. I'm gonna give him a waste, man. Next one, Toto, even midfield. Endo for me.
I thought he was solid.
Can I say before we go any further? For me, and I know it's a bit controversial. People can say, how can you give me the man of the match? He only coming as a sub. For me, I thought Endo.
No, you never his side.
I think I know, but what I'm trying to say is, when people used to say, "Oh, Endo's not good enough for the club" and stuff like that, yeah. I think Endo, for me. Now, what I'm saying in matches before, he's come on as a sub, and he's been man of the match. And you know what? For me, he was man of the match. Endo's a soldier.
He was good.
This is the reason why we should keep him.
I'll give him 7.
Why? Tell me why you keep saying. Defensively, he was solid.
Defensively, he was good. His intention was good.
Yeah.
Opened up space, good through balls, good vision with the ball as well.
Yeah.
Again, always provide that stability in defence as well. Blocking out the passive angles of Lavia. Had over Casado. Had him on toast.
I know you love that, bro.
So yeah, I'll give Endo.
I know you loved it when he had over Casado.
Yeah.
See, the thing about it, what made me laugh at the end of the match, Casado's gone like, yeah. But who gave him the Guard of Honor?
Where's your trophy?
Yeah, where's your trophy? There's 1. 2, you gave the Guard of Honor to Endo. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember when we didn't get Casado and everybody said, yeah, you got Endo. Endo's getting the Premier League, bro, and you ain't getting nothing, bro. You've been injured for a lot of the season. Let's face that as well. Endo ain't been injured. Funny that, isn't it? Endo don't get injured, And who is giving the Guard of Honor to who? Exactly, remember that? So I'm going to give Endo, I'm going to give him the top. Oh, he's getting the top. Endo was a man of the match for me. Sorry.
Mm.
I'm going to give him the Messiah Endo. The Japanese warrior, the Messiah. Big up to Endo. And I want Endo to stay, by the way. I don't want him to leave.
He has to stay.
He's 31.
He has to stay.
Yeah. Curtis Jones. Here we go. Curtis Jones. This kid, man, will never learn. One.
He got sat down by Cole Palmer.
This is a guy who's done nothing right all season. We could talk about Cole Palmer after.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about Cole Palmer. Yeah. He's done crap all season.
Rattled by
you got the English media hyping him up after one good game.
Yeah.
And so look, Cole Palmer played well. Got to give him the credit where credit's due, innit?
Yeah.
But that was his first good game in quite a while. But yeah, Cole Jones got sat down by
But he
Cole
got written
Palmer.
off by X.
Exactly. Got sat down by Cole Palmer. Did absolutely nothing all game. So yeah, 5. No, not on 5, 2.
You know, it makes you laugh right about this, the media. Look, I'm not an Arsenal fan, yeah. You know, I'm not an Arsenal fan. You know, I despise the club. I think some of the fans are okay. Guna, Gavin, all them, I think they're good people, good fans. There is a lot of good fans at Arsenal, but overall the fan base is toxic. And this is what I hate. I hate the fan base. Not all of them, like I said, but you got to think about this, yeah. Right, you know, Saka. Saka's probably their best player, yeah? Saka can have a brilliant game all week, yeah? All year, all season. And he'll have 2 bad games and they'll say Saka told you he's not that good. And the media will criticise him for it, you get me? The media will criticise Saka for it. They will criticise Saka for it. But the thing about it, yeah, when Cole Palmer has had a stinker all season, he's been missing all season, Cole Palmer, yeah? And he has one good game, and there's the media. There you go, Cole Palmer, one of the best midfielders, back to his best, England's best. Where you going with this, bro? He ain't done nothing all season. He has one good game. But you know, Saka can have 25 good games, and has one stinker, and they'll say he's not good enough. This is how the media run, you get me? We know how it is to do with Lewis Hamilton as well. We know how it is, isn't it? Is what it is. So, what you give in Curtis Jones, I think he was terrible. Couldn't get into the game. Got skinned up by Cole Palmer, and I'm gonna give him a waste, man.
Yeah, that's what he deserves.
Yeah, Curtis Jones. People still want him. They never learn, do they? Anyway, let's move on to Harvey Elliott. Moved into some threatening goal scoring positions, but the ball didn't fall for him. Kind of didn't really fall for him in the game.
He was tried though. I think he tried.
But the ball didn't land for him, and for me, he couldn't really get into rhythm. But I'm not gonna cuss him up. I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
He needs games.
Yeah, I know.
Simple.
Game rhythm, and he ain't got the rhythm.
He needs to start with the buzzer light every single game to the end of the season.
Yeah. So what you give it? So me, I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I'll give the same.
All right. Harvey Elliott 5.5. So the next one, let's move on to the strikers. Mohamed Salah. What are you saying? He was scrappy, but I'm gonna let you do it.
Salah was one of these bad games. He had opportunities, he didn't take them. He wanted to get the ball in the net, but he didn't. His final product was terrible. I'll say 4. I don't think he was good.
I don't think he was good either. Mohamed Salah was bright. He was bright. He was all right in moments. A bit scrappy with his final touch. In second half, I thought he was very quiet. He's Premier League's top goal scorer, but he needs to. I know it's frustrating now because he wants the record. Maybe that's what he's only got a few games to do. He's got 2 games to do it now, hasn't he? 2-3 games to do it now. So Mohamed Salah, I don't think he had a good game. So I'm gonna give him a 5. No, I'm gonna give him a 4. I can't give him a 5. I'm gonna give him a 4. He's there with Quansah and Curtis Jones. What are you saying, Toto?
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was good.
What are you giving him? No, I'll give him a 4.
Cody.
No, I'm giving him. I'm not Salah.
Salah, no, Salah didn't do well. What about?
I'll put him in 4.
Yeah, I said the same. I said 4.
Go on then, Cody Gakpo.
Gakpo, ghost, absolute ghost. Yeah, he cut in well a couple of times, but nothing really happened from his side of play. I'll say 4 as well.
All right, let's go on to Cody. Another, and he was missing again. And sometimes that's the thing with Cody. Cody can go, like suddenly go missing and that.
He needs to get that out of his game.
I know he goes missing and it. So it is what it is, man. We're just gonna.
He did that before. He goes missing, then he goes back.
So we're gonna give him that. Let's go on to the subs. So what? 4? We'll give him 4.
Yeah, 4. All
right, let's go on to the substitutes. Let's go on to Connor Bradley. What you saying about Conor Bradley?
7.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely flipping amazing. Came on, did more than Trent in 30 minutes than Trent did
You hate Trent. Nah,
in 60. You know, hate's a strong word. Hate's a strong word, but I don't like the way he's leaving.
Yeah.
And the way he's snaking out. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, but let's stick to the football now. Let's stick to the what do you think?
Yeah, like Conor Bradley did well. Good feet. Really good running down the flanks. Bombed down the flank at every opportunity. And he had over Mark Cucurella. Got him in a little scrap as well. Cucurella and Bradley. Don't know who Cucurella thinks he is, but Bradley had him on toast. And it was a strong show. It was a really strong show from Bradley. And you know what? That's the guy I want to say at my club. And it was absolutely amazing what he did when he come on.
Yeah.
Just 7.5. He did amazing.
What for Conor Bradley?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did
Conor Bradley, yeah.
He did really well.
No. I'm gonna say what I think now. I think he brought energy to the game, which was lacking. He's lacking the game with energy to Liverpool's attack with his driving runs down the right hand side, like he does very good at doing as well. His driving runs going forward. But I thought he was good. I thought, yeah, I agree. I think he was good. I think he had a good game. So I'm going to give him 6.5. 6.5, I agree. I'm going to give him 6.5.
That's 7.5.
Oh, okay. We'll go with a 7 then. Really impressed. So I'll go with a 7. So Darwin Núñez, what you said about Darwin Núñez?
Mr. Free-header. Didn't really make an impact.
We know how
5.
that is, don't we? We know how that is.
It was a free-header.
Yeah.
He went wide again. But yeah, that's what it is.
We know how it is with him.
Yeah.
Go on.
Um,
Núñez.
4. No, not 5. I'll give 5. 4's too harsh.
I didn't even put him on. I forgot to put him on. So you think, you know, when we was talking about earlier about Darwin Núñez about going to Atletico Madrid, yeah? You think that would be a good deal for sending Darwin Núñez?
Look, end of the day,
with money on top?
Núñez was good at Benfica, and soon as you come to Liverpool, maybe the shirt's too heavy for him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm starting to get at. He can't really take the pressure or whatever, because, you know, we saw him finish before, but he just can't finish at Liverpool. I don't know what it is, but when the Benfica...
You think it'd be a good deal, though?
It would be a good deal. It would be a good deal. You know, getting Alvarez in the club. It would be really good. It provides that clinicalness in front of goals. And that's basically what we're missing, really.
All right, and so what we're giving Núñez?
5.
Right. Where is he going? Where did I put him? I'm sure I just brought him in here. Hold on. Where's Núñez? I just put him on, but he didn't go on there. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it's just when Núñez came on. No, he put pressure to Chelsea's back line. Pressed a lot. Had a headed chance on the plate, and he put it in the wrong direction.
For some reason, Núñez is not going on there, so who cares?
He's just sub anyway, so.
Yeah. I got him. So what did you give him? Sorry? 5?
5.
Right. So let's go on to Dominic Szoboszlai. Wasn't able to change the momentum of the game like he's been multiple season. Coming on and losing his pass helped Casado with injury time penalty that finished the game off. Dominic Szoboszlai was awful. Awful in my opinion. I don't care who wants to keep him. This guy is not the guy for Liverpool. Every time he gets on the ball, he looks scared. He wants to pass back. Not the guy for me. That's not the 10 who I wanted at Liverpool. He's not the 10 who I wanted. And for me, Dominic Szoboszlai is getting a 4 waste man, in my opinion. I'm not being rude. I'm just telling you how it is. He's not the guy for Liverpool. And there's a lot of time when we say certain players are not good for Liverpool, and people like to criticise people. It's like, oh, how can you say that? I can say that because I'm a fan and I review. I'm not being rude. I'm not swearing. I'm just saying I don't think he's good for Liverpool, and I think we can do better. And I think Szoboszlai, yeah, he's proven himself. He's not the guy. I don't want my player being nurtured. I want the guy to get the ball and smack it in the back of the net when our strikers are not doing good. That's what the 10's supposed to do. And he's not a goal-scoring 10, and he's not, in my opinion. I'd rather McAllister there. I know people say, what are you talking about, McAllister in the 10? Why not? If you're not going to go out and buy a 10, swap him around. I don't think Dominic Szoboszlai...
I'll start Elliot there.
Nah, I wouldn't. No, there's a 10. I wouldn't. Oh, you can if that's your opinion. But
Or Chiesa.
Yeah, Chiesa I would. But damn it, Sabasai is getting a 4.
Not good enough. Yeah.
McAllister, go on.
Didn't really do nothing, to be fair. When he came on,
McAllister.
he was solid when he come on, but he didn't really have the time to make a mark, and we're more on the back foot. So McAllister started this match with be more, we were playing more better, but he didn't really have the time to make a mark. He had 26 minutes on the pitch, not enough really, for McAllister. So I say 6.
Fair enough. Hold on. 6 for McAllister. I might tend to agree with you on that one. 6 for McAllister. I like McAllister, but yesterday, I think, like I said, I think the players are kind of, some of them tapped out. Also went hugely involved. He went involved, appearing as a sub, but he did come on as a sub, but did swing a good corner onto Van Dijk's header. You got to give him that though, for that good corner he done on Van Dijk's header. It was a consolation goal, but he still swung it in it from for Virgil to get the ball in. So for that, I'm probably just gonna give him 5.5. Don't know if you agree with that. I'll probably give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I agree. He didn't really have the time to make a mark.
Yeah, I know. So Federico Chiesa came on too late, in my opinion.
He had 15 minutes on the pitch. 15 minutes on the pitch.
It pisses me off,
How are you wasting a potential like this?
I just do not understand what's going on.
He's in his prime years now, and you want to give him 15 minutes on the pitch? It's all right, isn't it? I'm not going to give him a rating. I'm not even going to give him a rating.
I am. I'm giving him a rating. I think he came on. He was all right. I'm going to give
6.
I'm going to give Federico Chiesa. Thing. Why not? Why not?
Give him a 6.
I'm going to give him a 6, man. He come on. He deserves more respect. I don't know what it is. Why Slot don't like this guy? I heard it was his thing to bring him in. You know what I'm saying? I heard that he wanted to bring him in. It was down to Slot.
Now we don't want to play him.
So I just do not know what the hell is going on. And it is what it is. But we're moving it. But as I see it, as I see it, I think he'll be there next season. I think I want Slot to give him a chance. So I'm going to give him a 6. So, so what we're saying about Arnie Slot then?
No, I thought we did by rotating the squad finally. He should have gave Chiesa more game time, but overall, he's already done his job. He's doing a learning project now. He's testing other players, see how they are. Yeah, 7 for Slot.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay. For me, Arnie Slot he'd be disappointed by the new look side fail to click, but he earned his right really for an experiment because he just won us the league. But overall in the game, I'm probably going to give him a 6. Not bad, really, not bad. But he's won us the league at the end of the day. He won us the league. But regarding the game, not bad. So that's our overall game there. Did we do Conor Bradley? Yeah, we did. We just take him off. I got a bit
we did, yeah.
Yeah. There's his picture. I don't know why they put that picture on. Yeah, so that's our overall there. There you can look at it there. That's our overall regarding the thing. So yeah, that's it now, man. That's the end of the video. Man. So that's the end of the video. Toto, we're gonna be heading off now. See you later. We'll probably want to do the F1. I'm gonna do a watch along soon.
Yeah,
Arsenal versus Brighton women WSL match. I'm gonna be doing a watch along for that. I'm actually doing the thumbnail as we speak. So yeah, man. So what you saying then, Toto? What you got coming up on your channel? Well, I know this is your channel and about your racing channel. What you got coming up?
Oh, it's cool to be streams coming up to keep an eye on that one. Yeah. But yeah, just check out my TikTok as well. I do content on there. I need to link my Insta because I got my Insta, but I need to get a link for it. So I'll put it in the comments below. So everyone looking at it, I'll put it in the comments below, and you can check out my Insta. I do karting stuff and all that on there, and got a decent following on there as well. So go check me out. But yeah, that's it, man.
Did you do your vlog? You went karting the other day.
I did my vlog.
Did you put it on the thingy?
I put it on Insta. I've got to put it on TikTok now.
Because Vicky was talking about it. I think one of the guys was talking about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it then. So I'll see you later on for the F1 video. That'll be interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, I'll see you later on. Big up to you and your family. Big up, well, I'm part of the family anyway. So I'm big up to you and the family. Big up to you, bro. So I'm going to get the starting screen and we'll get out of here. Before we go, let's do this funny video of Arsenal. I just love this video. See you later, guys. Big up to everyone. See you later, guys. Big up to you. Big up to you and your family. Big up to you. Bye.